Hello, this is Professor Kim Nelson with the Jewelry Design Department at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Another tutorial for JD139 drafting. We're continuing with the Eternity Band project. I'm going to bring now the information from the front view into the side for the stones. Offset, through point, both sides. Going to grab the girdle. Now I'll just do 3-point. Table. Table. Same thing. Each time you hear me clicking, that's the space bar to repeat the command. Repeat the command. Through point. T enter. Okay. Okay, somehow I lost my command, so I'll go back and pick it up again. Offset. Through point. Offset. Through point. Offset. Through point. Offset. And you see how each time it goes back to where it was just at, because it always remembers the previous distance. Through point. And I'm going to stop there because I think that's the last one where it will make an easy view to see what I'm doing. So, stone. Actually, I got that wrong. Important to be careful. Stone. Got it wrong again. Okay. Stone. Table. Stone. Table. Stone. Table. Stone. Table. And I will transfer those to the storage layer. Continuing on, excuse me. Offset, through point. Going to grab the girdle of the next stone. Spacebar, T enter. Table, spacebar, T enter. Table, spacebar, T enter. Zoom in, make sure I really get that properly. Okay. Draw the stone. Actually, I want the rectangle. You'll see me locking and unlocking layers frequently. It's because it allows you to see my drawing. If the green is unlocked, then because it's higher on the list here, it's going to be shown on top of the blue, and you won't be able to see it. By locking it, the blue moves forward. Basically, it's just to make the video easier for you to watch. You don't have to keep locking layers if you don't want to. Offset, through point. Girdle. Table. Oops, missed. Table. Table. Girdle. And just like in the top view, we are at the point where the table is now overreaching the girdle. Table is now out here while the girdle is lower down. And that's the effect of foreshortening, which is the point of this exercise, is to see how that works. girdle, table, table. And this is going to be very difficult because for all intents and purposes the front girdle line and the bottom table line are in the same place. So girdle, table, and as we did before, I'm going to group these now so that when I click on a stone I get both the girdle and the table. That just helps me once again keep track of how these work together. I have one more stone to draw. That's the top one. But before I draw it, I want you to realize something. I am drawing a stone that is dead on. So the girdle is on the same line, the table's on the same line. There's really no point in me even trying to draw a box because it's this view. It's a round stone. It's perfectly symmetrical, so its side view is the same as its front view. So I'm going to move that over, copy it, and I'm going to use as a reference point the intersection between the midlines in the front view to the intersection between the midlines, center lines in the side view. And that's fine. And this is where that slight imperfection I told you takes place, because we have this white line that represents this rising a little higher, and in real life this stone would be the last thing you would see, so that line would not be there. But it's such a subtle thing that we can deal with that in a minute. Okay, so we've now laid out all of the side views, stone boxes. Get rid of any unwanted or unnecessary storage curves. And we can start drawing the stones themselves. Drawing the stones is quite easy. We're going to use mid-snap, and we're going to use ellipse tool, diameter. Start a first axis, you pick mid, 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 mid. Okay. So that gives us the girdles and tables, but we're missing the lines that ramp from the girdle to the table, and to get those we're just going to pick straight line, and actually I think this is a good point to pause the video, so I'm going to stop here and I'll continue in the next video. Thanks for watching.